Welcome back to Midwest Linux Gaming. I am your host, as usual, as always, Stompin' Llama. And today, coming off that, granted, disappointing demo, in that the upscaling was terrible, and it had zero graphics options. Again, disappointing. Especially for a game made in Unity. A demo made in Unity at that. I decided to fast track Front Mission First and Front Mission 2's demos. From what I can tell based on what's on, the store pages, it looks like they're not upscaled, like a horrible cheap upscale, but we don't know that for sure. This one at least has mouse control, which is, again, baffling that Front Mission 3's remake has zero mouse control. Baffling. England, instant battle, instant movement, battle speed fast, movement speed, movement speed, let's jack that up to 300. Actual graphics options. Turn off VSync. Oh, there we go. Turned off the VSync and suddenly 1,000 frames per second. That's funny. Motion blur, turn that off. Anti-aliasing. Again, probably the reason the demo looked so bad is because the graphics options either didn't load or were just non-existent. I'm not sure. Again, still upset about that. Still very upset about that. But you can already... Oh, God, yeah. If you get a chance to show that one, yeah, that'll be... Oh. Yeah. That one's gonna be a wild picture, that's for sure. And this one has difficulty options, too. Like... I'm just gonna say this, Square. What the frack were you doing when you made Front Mission 3's remake be so bad? Like, look at all this effort you'd put into the first Front Mission First. Why? Where was this in Front Mission 3? Looking at this, I don't want to think about that, but now that you said that, ew. Maybe that's how that works? I'm not sure. Now, looking at this first portrait, this is a legitimate art style that people use. I cannot tell if this is upscaled art from an original portrait or not. If it is an extremely well done and well touched up one. This makes no sense. No, I can tell you right now, that's not an upscaled art. That's not upscaled. Like this, where was this level of detail on Front Mission 3's demo? Like, none of this level of detail existed. It's like they had, like, $3.50 as of a budget. Front Mission 3 did. And that makes no sense. No, I never thought about that at all. That's a scenario I never thought of. And this one actually has visible different terrains. Like, these are proper things you would see in a strategy game. Like, the different terrain types, the different movement types, the cover percentages. These are not in Front Mission 3. Like, look at that. Has mouse button controls. Like, look at all of those controls. Whoosh! Weapon in each hand, and you can mount weapons and shields on each shoulder. Use one when you attack. 3 types: melee, short range, and long range. Oof! Zoom! Zoom! And we have our choice. Oh, there's a guard system. That's not in Front Mission 3. Damage 9. 9 impact. 82 accuracy. Range of 1-to-1. Infinite ammo. Punch. Or 4 damage times 6 shots. That averages to 24, but 74% accuracy. Punch. Melee. Let's move battle speed back down to normal. That does sound like that'll be an interesting picture, to say the least. The other thing we're seeing is that health numbers are a lot lower on the remake. Like, instead of like the 5 to 700, we're talking less than 100. In fact, less than 20. Of course they would be. Zoom. Why does he get to move twice? That's rude. Left arm. Let's attack you with the punch. Oh, missed. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, 2 misses in a row. That's not good. He would definitely want to kill Kaczynski. That's true. God, already promoted to the rank of captain. Kill bonuses, reward bonuses, repair costs. Very important. Okay, so this was a thing that they did. So Front Mission 3 just kind of hid this campaign choice. Very interesting. That's true. Yeah, I could see that. Mission details. 2100. Board a light submarine in the Hoffman Island of Manassa, Oceania. Then rendezvous at the waypoint 30 clicks off the coast of Fort Manas, UCS territory. Transfer to the camouflage cargo ship and proceed to the landing point. 0430, commence covert reconnaissance operation of UCS manufacturing facilities in the Larsis district. In light of recent tensions between the two nations, you are prohibited from engaging in any hostile actions towards any UCS unit you may encounter. Like, you can tell a lot of effort was put into this remake. Where was this effort with the third game's remake? This really boils my blood. Something terrible. Like, as a fan of a strategy game, of the strategy game genre, and seeing this Front Mission, what they did with Front Mission 3's remake, and going back and seeing this, I mean, at the end of the day, they are just 7 people sticking out of a giant meat mass. Now, you could also consider that possibility that because they are one giant meat mass, that they've become one hive mind. Except maybe Kaczynski, because they didn't want to integrate him. Which would be hilarious. Like, he's got his own separate nervous system because everyone else is just like, ew. Oh, you know that meme with the guy? He's like, ew, brother, ew. And they're just like that towards Kaczynski. Oops. Oh god, Black Wanzer. That's not good. Oh, she's an ally, so she's not even controllable. Zoom. Zoom in the Wanzers. Zoom. Oh, this is not going to end well for her. Oh, God! Did you see that health he had? He has 250 health on the body of his Wanzer. That's one way to be like, to differentiate that, yeah, this is an endgame one, sir. Yours are just, you've got piddly 30. Yeah, that would be a rather disconcerting image to see. There's absolutely zero chance we can get to her. There's gotta be one of the buttons that controls. There we go. Key bindings, speed up mouse dialogues, enter Towns' space. Mission. Undo moves right button, view commands. Details is left shift. Okay, there we are. Like, this is proper mouse and keyboard controls. Okay, he has missiles. You also have missiles. Good for you. None of you within range, mind you. I don't think we're meant to actually fight Driscoll, because it looks like he could just take us. Oh, that one's down. Kaboom! Take you with a missile. Oh, body shots. They're just kaboom. Ooh, he lost an arm, which is good for us. It's looking like pistols maybe a little, the regular guns may be a little overpowered compared to the punches. Because punching used to be able to just delete entire systems, whereas this, you really can't. We'll compare a punch. Oh, is that a sniper? Oh, one of our missiles missed. Yeah, that would be a bit of a disconcerting image. A white mask with crying a bloody tear. Isn't that a creepypasta about the Phantom mask from Mario 2? I swear that's a creepypasta. I swear I've read it somewhere. I swear I've read it. Like, that reads exceptionally familiar. Oh, they just blew up the warehouse. To frame us, I'm willing to bet. June 3rd, 2090, the Larsis incident. The Unified Continental States publicly accused the Oceania Cooperative Union of sending Wanzers on a mission to destroy the UCS military factories in the Larsis district of Huffman Island. The OCU responded by denying involvement with the attack, and in return accused the UCS of staging the entire operation to justify full-scale UPS occupation of Huffman. Diplomatic efforts, the Second Huffman Conflict. This is referenced, I think, in, I think this is either referenced in Front Mission 3 or is referenced elsewhere. Because I remember reading about the Huffman incident somewhere. I just saw it and was like, I know... The reason I got interested in it is because I'm aware of the Saga games tangentially. And so I was like, oh, there's a remake for one coming out. That looks to be interesting. Might as well look at it. And it turned out to be very good. You know, I saw it was a remake, and I was like, oh, yeah, cool. Because I've played other Saga games. I've played technically Proto Saga, also known as Final Fantasy II. I've played Final Fantasy Saga 1, 2, and 3 on the Game Boy, so I'm aware of the Saga games tangentially. Or as they're also called, I think they're also called Final Fantasy Legends in some regions, I think. And so yeah, that's really what got me interested. You're not wrong. On the other hand, there's plenty of that in almost any game. So that's generally not a problem. I mean, granted, that is what sells. Yes, that is a distinctive possibility, especially if you're a fan of the original. Sutherland in The Red Devil. One times 10. Ooh, that's rockets. Oh no! I think this is what they might have referenced with the, in Front Mission 3, where they got their Wanzers got torn apart. You're right, she didn't have feet in the OG game. But then again, the OG game was very interesting, to say the least, for a game of its time. Very unique. And that's one thing I will say about the Saga games. Well, congratulations! That's true. Hopefully things continue along with that route. I can't give you any advice because I myself am perpetually single. Partly by choice, mostly by choice. So I can't help you with any advice there. That's what I assumed it was real life. Although, given modern AI, there's no telling anymore, I guess. Okay, there's our Wanzer, the Shrike. What kind of weapons do we have access to? A generic rifle. One damage times 10 shots. Or 5 times 2. It's got better hit accuracy. Oh, it's got plus 20, plus 16 hit. I think, based on how this game seems to be set up, based on how these things seem to be set up in this game, I think multi-hit weapons are going to be more useful? Currently, we have equipped a Tendus. That has plus 9 HP, plus 6, but has additional power. Plus 2 weight. The Alpha C. That just gives us a lot of short damage. Which, granted, is kind of what this is set up as. Nothing equipped in the right hand. That is kind of weird. No backpack parts. Yeah, that'll play into the strengths we have for our CPU, which is always good. And weight to power ratio. Honestly, the Zenith is just much better. It's heavier. And the Tendus. Oh. Though that is a nice set of... That's a plus additional movement power. A lot more defense, too. I think we do need the speed. Okay, and the Zenith punch is just the unarmed punch. Okay. The additional hit percentage is going to be, I think, extremely useful. Oh, we are out of funds. Look at all that color scheme we have. I can't even look at it all because, of course, Bluetooth. We could sell some of these. Can we not Okay, we cannot build additional Wanzers, but we have the parts for them. Like, there's our Tendus parts. They are worth 60. Yeah, the Tendus melee system did not seem like it was very useful. See, we're looking to upgrade the other arm to a matching one. And I think that's all. That is a significantly upgraded Wanzer. Does sell repair kits, and these are useful to have.
Thank you.
Look at that man with his beard. Much better systems. Mostly a Zenith, but with a lot of Zora parts. Oh, if I had money, I could enter the arena. I don't. Musard. That's right, because we're a mercenary, we have to pay for our own repairs for our Wanzer. Theoretically, anyway. Hey, there's Ryuji! Ryuji and Natalie have joined our squad. Excellent. And reinforcements! Because you can just parachute in giant mechs. Because of course you can. Granted, we are a bit outnumbered. We are a little bit outnumbered. 1, 2. Okay, what? Looking at a range of 3 to 4. 1. I think you're within range. No, you're not within range. Okay, you're just not within range of anything with your long-range rifle. That is disappointing. What's Ryuji have? The Ziegler and the Punch. Both of those are 1 to 1. You might as well join everybody up here. She also has 1 to 1 equipment, which means we should fall back. And you actually have some decent ranged equipment. Like, you actually have some ranged equipment. Missiles! Ooh, right to the legs, too. It really doesn't matter which one he uses, because that is a one-turn system. Oh, missed! No! Oh, that's a gut punch. That's a punch system. Oh, you can almost feel that. Being so guttural. Some of these guys are beginning to close in. Well, you actually have no access to that water immediately. You, on the other hand, do. Really? Her missiles cannot reach? Really? Oh, she doesn't have missiles. She's a melee. She's short range only. So we'll actually use... We'll actually use you guys as a rear guard. We'll use them as a rear guard. Can you not use your missiles? You have missiles, correct? You do not have missiles. You are just Punch Man. Yes! Body shot! Kaboosh! Oh, great. Calf. That's going to provide additional cover. Ow. Oh, didn't take out the body. Disappointing. Let's use the raptor. His legs are broken, so he can't... He basically is immobile. I mean, he's not actually immobile, but... might as well be. Oh, survived on 1 HP? Really? 1 HP in a dream. 1 HP in a dream, why don't ya? One HP in a dream, I swear. That's considered 3 spaces, huh? One shot, 1 kill. Kaboosh! Ooh, a salvaged weapon. Oh, the commander's starting to move. That's a problem. And most of my team's over here. It's probably best if we attack this one. It would be. Once again, 1 shot, 1 kill. And now we need to get everyone else back over here. It's probably best if you approach from the water. And you approach from this way. Oh, not the legs. That one is just standing there, and that's hilarious. These guys are just going to take their time getting within range. Were you the one with the... You were the one with the... That's 2 of those that have missed. That is hilariously bad. And that is hilariously bad. Granted, the single-shot pistol seems to be more effective at, like, consistently targeting the body. So that's saying something there. I really need to get Royd's body back up. That is being a little ridiculous. It's actually kind of ridiculous how bodied he's been. Oh! You need to use a repair S on your body anyway. Okay, order of operations. Attack the commander. He's gonna destroy one of our parts. You come over. Attack him with the Ziegler. Why you couldn't hit his body, I don't know. You come over. Punch. Preferably something useful. Like the body. I meant the body. Come on, guys. Like that. You got it, Keith. You understand what's going on. There you go, Ryuji. You nearly got bodied there, but whatever. Oh, I'm out of ammo for that. Use your item. Get your body back in order, man. Oh, do you have any? He's also out of ammunition, of course. Okay, and he's actually looking really strong. The moment. So I think we'll swap out the main attacker. Yep. You just have a Wanderer that's in better condition. And you there. And you attack. Yeah, she's starting to look a little on the weaker side. We'll send Ryuji in with repair on the legs. Oh, so close on the body. Yes, commander down. And an arm salvaged, good. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that they didn't just end it. Like, what is this thing's deal? It has missiles and everything, it just doesn't want to attack? Like, this is a missile boat. He's a missile boat. Unless he's just for chaff. That's a possibility. That it exists purely for chaff. God, there goes my arm. And there goes your entire Wanzer. Kapoosh! Kablooey. JJ. That's a lot of monies. A lot of kill bonuses. That big guy was probably the big one. New Milligan. Or New Milligan. Oh, now we've got access to all the Wanzers. Excellent. Looks like we can finally... Oh, and we've got a whole bunch of different types now. If we wanted to do the Zora, that just gives us additional power. The Piebot. Cool. That's an expensive Wanzer. What kind of weapons do they have? Oh, they've got proper ones. Ah, there's the bone missile launcher. Look at this. Look at how that just hangs off of the shoulder. That's hilarious. And a shield. The bone missile weighs more. And has an additional missile. Tanfa. Alright, a proper punch weapon. Yeah, that's 1x13. That's a proper weapon. Still no backpacks. Technically not... I mean, there's an upgrade there, but that's an upgrade for not much. No, I think you mentioned it. You've mentioned it a few times, so it's not entirely surprising. Yeah, you mentioned it a few times, so I'm not shocked. Actually, asymmetrical boots does not bother me, unsurprisingly. Yeah, that does not bother me in the slightest. Looks like the Vapor would be just a better upgrade in general. Although that comes equipped with... Is that a shield arm? That looks like it's a shield arm. It does have a shield, but it has a standard attack on it? Interesting. Interesting. Like, I definitely want to upgrade the right hand weapon to something a bit more useful. Like a grenade launcher. In which case, yeah, because we have got some decent long, some decent short. In which case, let's see what CPU we have that can... Do we have a slightly better CPU? That can support both a little better. Yes. Most of these characters are only dealing with basic weapons, and that's disappointing. Like, you get a basic SMG. And we upgrade your basic left hand. That does have a lesser hit range. I think he's fine. He does need a different shoulder weapon, however. And this optimally uses our weight to power ratio. Excellent. He's now got long range and some short. Excellent. And you could just use... Oh, what's she got in her left hand anyway? Yeah, he's mostly short range, so a second more sniper-like. When you really need something, when you want to just do general damage, you do that one. When you really need to kill something, you use that one. Let's see. You're just kind of set up to be melee in general. So you get the Tonfa. Like, you just get a Tonfa, man. Yeah, you just get a Tonfa. No long range at all, which is technically fine. And the jerry can, he is entirely short and long range, which means he needs another shoulder weapon. Left shoulder. He gets to carry the bone. I'm so tempted to give him a rim. But he's overweight now. Like, if we give him a Tempest, he gets so much. So much. I mean, so much extra weight capacity. I think that'll be fine. Mines. Repair smalls. I know I used a couple of them.
Thank you.
The weight to power ratio. Check our Wanzer setups. I'd say it's a bit heavy on the menuing. I'd say we're a little heavy on the menuing, which is unfortunate. Let's put an average bet on us. Ooh, that took out his legs just about. Oh, that nearly took out his body. We just need a lucky hit. There we go. Ooh, he's a melee guy. Oh, we just need a lucky shot. Oh, God, he murdered me. Well, we lost money on that setup. At the Zila bar. The first bar on the island. Plane crash nearby. CPUs work better on clear nights during a full moon. I mean, I'm not surprised if computers work better in full moons. That would be hilarious. Mission intel, there's a target. Oh, and that's where it ends. Okay. Short demo. I did kind of expect it to be a short demo. I mean, Front Mission 3's was a short demo, too. So we'll spend some time in the arena, I suppose. Let's throw in JJ against Jorg. Ouch! Ooh, that was bad. Yeah, we get hit with the body word. SOL! Ouch! Why does he have such a powerful missile set? Like, that's a powerful missile set. Holy cow. Fine. You want to play with missiles? We will play with missiles. Oh, that's a melee. So, what's my thoughts on this demo? Well, it's actually a pretty good demo. Currently, it's not on sale, so it's currently selling for $35. And considering it is a remake of the first Front Mission, and that it's in a much better state than Front Mission 3's was, which was a complete disappointment. Just art style wise and just gameplay wise, it is better. It's got a proper mouse and keyboard control setup. I am probably going to wait till it goes on sale and get it as part of the bundle. Although if you wanted to get the entire bundle, it is $84 US, and that's with a 20% discount. Wait, a 20% discount? That doesn't make any sense. Unless Front Mission 3 is like stupid cheap. No, they're all $35. Well, that would be 105, so yeah. 84. I'm probably going to wait till it goes on sale later in the year, as these things always do. Probably when Square Enix has a publisher sale. Though honestly, based on the quality of this demo, which does seem to be pretty good, I imagine if 2 turns out to be also in such a decent quality, then again I'm going to be very disappointed in what happened with 3. Why'd you take out his legs? Oh, not the arm. Okay, the arm was good to take out. Unfortunately, your Wanzer just did not have the health to survive because you targeted everything but the cockpit. Oh, well. So, do I think it's actually worth $35? Actually, yes. Like, based on the quality of this demo, I'd say it's definitely worth the money. I'm probably going to personally wait. But that's a personal thing. Because I want to try and pick up them all. Because even as bad as Front Mission 3's remake was in the demo, I can hope that it's better in the actual game, but it doesn't make much sense that it would be. And especially considering the issues I've seen with it on the subreddit. Like, there's just not much else to say. As far as remakes go of the original Front Mission, this one seems to be pretty good. You know, for start of a franchise as venerated as Front Mission is, yeah, I could see it. I could see this. It's absolutely worth $35, which is what it is on Steam. On other platforms, I cannot say what the prices are, but it runs well. There's no real issues that we've run into. You know, it's overall very good, and I am actually quite now sad for what happened with Front Mission 3. I'm going to keep harping on that because next week we're going to be doing Front Mission 2. And if it continues to be that Front Mission 1 and 2 were very good demos, and 3 was absolute slop, I got nothing. Because Front Mission 3 is theoretically the latest version of Front Mission 3, although apparently its random stats effects are just annoying, apparently, to some people. Maybe it's just the purists who are like that, but who can say? But having said that, and gotten all that out of the way, and having experienced the full Front Mission demo, just really good. As a fan of strategy games, we don't get enough of these, much less from venerated franchises like Front Mission. Like, I hope these sold well enough for Square to potentially greenlight a new one. Although there's no guarantee of that. Not at all. But, we'll see everybody tomorrow. At Saturday at 2 p.m. Because technically it is Friday. We will see everyone Saturday at 2 p.m. for more Final Fantasy XI. Finally getting into Seekers of Adelaide.